can buy a woman the most luxurious house, you can buy her the fanciest purse, or you can spend an entire day with her and she still will not feel like you love her. Now, this is simply because you are not loving her in her love language. Hello there, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just seeing me for the first time, my name is Ene Annabelle, and I talk about stuff like this, dating, relationship, because I believe that everybody has their unique perspective, and you may not understand something one person is saying, but then you come to another person's channel and they understand it. So I explain things here according to my POV. Okay, so if whatever I'm saying resonates with you, do hit the subscribe button. I'd love to see you as part of my subscribers. So quickly, today I'm going to be talking about the quickest way to find out what a woman's love language is. So, but before I do that, I'd like to, briefly talk about what a love language is. So, love language, basically, language is something you speak. Like, wherever it is you are, I'm sure you come from a particular place and you guys have languages. I come from Nigeria. I come from Benue State. We have a language we speak there. Basically, it's a form of communication. Okay? So, love language is the language of love, a particular language of love that you speak to somebody to get them to, to communicate as far as love is concerned. Universally accepted, there are five love languages. The first is words of affirmation. The second is quality time. The third is acts of service. The fourth is physical touch. And the fifth is gift giving. Okay? I started by saying you can give a woman the most fanciest of purses, the most luxurious of cars, and she still will not feel like you love her. Basically, that is because you're not speaking her love language. So let me paint a scenario, okay? You give a woman all of that, but her love language is quality time. Do you understand? You can also see this in when a parent is, let's say a wealthy ass parent, okay? And then they have a child, and then the child needs their attention, but all they're doing is giving that child, okay, take my ATM, go and buy this, take money. You're throwing money at the problem, but in that particular situation, money can't solve that. What can solve that is the child's love language at that time, which is quality time. Okay, so the same thing also applies to a woman whose love language is quality time. You're giving her all of that, but that's not her love language. So now, how do you know, without having to ask the woman, how do you know what her love language is? It's simple. Notice how she speaks love to you. Okay, so let's say you have a girlfriend, or you have this girl that you are trying to get with, okay, and you are sending her money, right? You're taking her to, you're buying her quality hair, you even bought the latest iPhone for her, but she doesn't feel like you love her. She doesn't take you seriously. Why? Because maybe her love language in this situation is quality time. Okay, how that person would show you that their love language is notice what they do. Okay, notice what they do. So for instance, people can have more than one love language, and people can have 2, 3, 4, even 5. There's no cap on it. I can wake up tomorrow and realize, oh, I love acts of service. And then I expect my love language is quality time. And how I would show you that in the beginning stages is, especially if I am into you, I'd want to spend quality time with you. Okay? I would speak words of affirmation to you. For instance, oh, I love the way your mind works. Oh, I love your business ethics. Oh, I love how well put together you are. Oh, I love how you smell. Oh, you look so handsome today. Oh, babe, what perfume are you wearing? Like, it suits you perfectly. Words of affirmation. Do you understand? Then that's so you notice that about the lady, right? Notice when they start telling you stuff like that. Okay, this one, your love languages, words of affirmation. And then I come tomorrow, I'm like, babe, I want to see you, babe. I've not seen you in the last 5 years. I can be dramatic like that. Okay, this person also loves quality time. So basically, what I'm trying to say is you can tell a person's love language by how they show you love. Okay, so somebody who may love gift giving would maybe just buy you something as little as a ring or or a bottle of juice or a biscuit or something or a pair of socks. This person loves gift giving. Okay, now let me say that every woman loves receiving gifts. Every woman. There is no woman who would walk up to you and they would tell you, no, I don't like receiving credit alerts. Or I don't like receiving, oh, somebody found me beautiful. I'm like, oh, you're really pretty. Send me your account number. Every woman loves that. Okay? So I'm not going to say, oh, because her love language now is quality time, you are going to completely scrap out treating the lady, treating the woman. No, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. But bottom line, the way to tell a person's love language is by what they do. So now if you notice that a relationship is trying to go sour and maybe the girl is like, oh, you don't love me, in your mind you're like, but you're doing, somewhere in your head you're like, but I'm doing everything for this girl. You're not just speaking her love language. That's why she's saying you don't love me. So by the time you start maybe doing acts of service for her, maybe you start incorporating physical touch. I'm really touchy. Do not use this information on me. So if you're a guy, watching this video thinking, oh, I'm going to use this on Anna, refrain from such activities, okay? So yeah, I like physical touch. I like quality time. I like spending time with my partner because I can be very touchy, especially if I'm into you. I'd want to hug you from behind. I'd want to be mischievous. I'd want to take something that belongs to you and run away. I can be very childish like that. So yeah, that's why it may be really difficult for me to be in a relationship with somebody who is long distance, who is far away from me. Okay, so bottom line, right? Do not end that relationship just because she says you don't love her. Take your time. You guys should have a conversation, right? I think that is the mature thing to do. Tell her, okay, babe, what would you have me do? And she'd probably beat around the bush, but then because you have watched this video, you have a clear understanding, okay, this is what she wants from me. And then you too tell her that, okay, this is what I want. Because most times you find that people are trying to love you with their own love language. They're not loving you with your love language, and then that's where it seems like there's a problem. So maybe you're somebody, maybe as a guy you're somebody who loves physical touch, so you would want to be around your woman, you would want to be around your girlfriend, your wife, your fiance, whatever the ship is. But then she's not all about that. She likes acts of service. She likes you doing stuff for her. So I think that's the idea of compromise. That's the idea of sacrifice. Both of you now have to compromise. Like, okay, I like this, we don't like it. You like this, I don't like it. Let's meet in the middle. Okay? So maybe you can also share this video with your girlfriend so that she has a better understanding on how to show up for you. Okay? So that you guys can thicken your bond. And also, if you're in a situationship and you are trying to get them to love you in your own way, not their way, you can also share this video with them. I'm not promising you that it's going to, I cannot guarantee you that the person is going to turn around all of a sudden and decide, oh, I now want a relationship with you. But there is no harm in trying. So maybe, may the gods be with you. So yeah, this doesn't just apply to partnerships, this doesn't just apply to relationship and dating. It also applies to every other relationship in your life, like your family, your friends. You know, it's a way to help you bond with a person, you know, more closely. Like, for instance, myself, I see that my mother loves words of affirmation as I do. So every time I'm in a video call with her, I'm like, Mommy, you look so gorgeous today. My mother is beautiful, by the way. Mommy, you look so beautiful today. Like, your skin is glowing. And she starts smiling, and I'm like, that's what I'm looking for. And then throughout the rest of the day, well, if I do call her on video call again, I notice she's still, you know, ecstatic. So it has an effect on not just your partner, but every other person in your life, your siblings. Like, I noticed my elder brother likes it, likes words of affirmation. He likes, you know, receiving thanks when he does something. I'm like, oh, thank you so much, Chris, for this. Oh, the stew you made was nice. Oh, it's really tasty. I like, you know, those kinds of things. It may not mean a lot to you, but then the person receiving it, it just made their day. Okay, so if you notice that your girlfriend is looking beautiful, like, babe, did you just get that dress? I've not seen the dress before. Like, it looks so beautiful on you. I love the way it fits your body perfectly, babe. Your makeup, like, it doesn't even have to be anything that deep. Like, oh, babe, did you get new nails? I love, you know. So find out what your partner's love language is by the things that they do for you, so it helps you better love them in their own way. And with that being said, I have come to the end of this video. What did you think about today's video? And what would you love to see next on my channel? What would you like me to talk about next on my channel? And if this video resonated with you, hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. I post videos like this almost every other week. Leave a comment below, what is your love language? I'd love to read from you. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can get notified when next I drop a video like this. Can't wait to see you in my next video. Toodles. Bye. Oh my gosh, my Skittles finished. I don't know if I can get another one. My Skittles has finished. Okay.